Attention now! Lakers have just made a movement that no one has seen coming and can change the course of the whole season. A new ship owner is coming to form a possible Big Three history alongside LeBron and Dončić, and the NBA behind the scenes are completely in shock. Why is this hiring being treated as strategic? What does this reveal about the future of the franchise? And how can this name turn Lakers into an empire again? If you call, because what the board did may be the boldest step in recent years, and you will understand everything now. And let's go to today's news, but first just check it out if you are already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Lakers. Activates the notification bell and select the option all. Done that, we will send everything last minute to leave the backstage Lakers. Lakers fans, we have a goal of likes to hit this 110 likes video in the last video we hit. The goal in less than an hour. Proof that it is Lakers fans' route, and leave the like for us to hit this goal soon. The eyes are already turned to the Lakers in this pre-season, but not by the glow on the court. Yes, for the absence of heavy names that should be dominating the show. Luka Dončić, at the age of 26 and hired to be the pillar of the attack, will be left out of the first friendly games, including against the Suns and Warriors. This lit alerts among the fans, became a subject on the networks, and generated curiosity about what the club really plans. There is no serious injury. It was clear behind the scenes. The board anticipated, and along with the performance team, decided to spare it strategically. It comes from a demanding Eurobasket, and the fear of early wear spoken louder. Entering the championship is the priority, so much so that the preseason has become a testing ground, not burning. Dončić's body is fine. The official message is, don't be scared. Everything goes well. The idea is that it is 100% when the real games start. In this way, Gabe Vincent assumes the pedestal in the starting lineup. It is not the same immediate impact as Dončić, but allows technicians to adjust revs, challenge bank parts, and see who responds when the spotlight way. We will not have LeBron James either in the first clashes. At 40, still playing star level, he is dealing with nervous irritation in the gluteus and will probably be out of the entire preseason. This does not mean that something is committed to the beginning of the official season. Expectations are still that he is on the court when the spotlight really lights up on October 21st. Meanwhile, emerging names run to show service. Jake LaRavia appears training with the starting unit, seeking to impress and grasp opportunities. This moment is decisive for those who want to gain space. Maxi Kleber, in turn, recovers from a light thigh injury. The club minimizes the problem, expects it to be fit at the beginning of the season, but the story of muscle fragility is already a warning bell. Marcus Smart is also out of the moment with a question at the Achilles tendon. At least 2 absence games are expected, but it is believed to be back soon. When it is missing, the plan is to trust Dalton Knecht and Vincent to fill minutes that ask for defensive intensity. The novice Ado Tiero suffers from knee pain, the same problem that barred it from Summer League. The club did not give concrete forecast of when it can participate, and this indefinition makes it difficult to know if it will play immediately in the rotation. For the franchise, the preseason is a phase of survival and evaluation, not spectacular victories. They will use this time to test formats, see who fits under pressure, and above all, keep body and lies unharmed for what will come. The internal maximum is clear. Pass unscathed through the preseason. Even with absent stars, this moment has value. The fans will accompany the supporting supports, forgotten veterans trying to rehabilitate status and young people trying to impose themselves. The absence of Dončić and LeBron is soon not pleasant, but the organization's reading is that it is worth waiting for the right time. The biggest focus is on October 21st and the following days. When Dončić and James come back, that's where the real weight of the season will be felt. Until then, the audience tightens the teeth and waits for the moment when all the stars will walk together on the court for the first time. J.J. Redick, Lakers coach, summarized in a nutshell the goal for the premiere. What LeBron is ready. There are 3 words with a huge weight: because the goal is not to start well, but to be whole when it is worth. LeBron, in his 23rd season, no longer faces this year as the previous ones. He and the team know that the body can't stand the same as 20. The calibrated load plane was built carefully, not by chance. The wear of so many seasons leaves marks. Laterally. The technical command is now more flexible. Redick has listened to the preparation team, dialogued with James, and adjusted the rhythm. He admits that he adjusted this year's rhythm because in the past, the athlete threw himself without limits. Now the caution dictates the step. They talked, pondered, thought the last camp was too heavy. This year, go calmly. The focus is on the long run, not in the first views. The balance between readiness and conservation became a watchword. With gluteus irritation added to over 2 decades of repeated impact, the plan is simple. Put LeBron on the court at the decisive moments, not on the first day. To sacrifice initial games to secure health in April and May can be the differential to play title. The consequences of this method are clear. The team's maturation is involved by accepting specific sacrifices to harvest fruits later. LeBron even did not hide confidence. He finds himself strong, loves the process, wants to repeat high-level seasons. He says that what motivates him is not just the game, but training, taking care, reinventing himself. At 40, each year is a different pressure, not just physical, but mental. He knows he needs to dress with patience and intelligence. And that's not just with him. Redick shows an evolution. The recognition of having demanded too much last year shows humility. It structures routines thinking about the body of the star, wear, and long season. More than that, there is a clear intention to shape strategy as a time of LeBron. The goal is that it is whole in the decisive line, even if it comes with less pace in October. It is investment in longevity. On the other side of this plan is a giant expectation. Fans want to see the full ring, the chemistry between Dončić, LeBron, and company, but the franchise message is that it is worth waiting. Patience can now yield wider playoffs later. Write, "I trust LeBron," if you know he'll take Lakers to victory. And here comes another chapter that no one can ignore. Quentin Grimes and his contractual situation. The 76ers confirmed that they accepted a 1-year contract of $8.7 million as a qualifying offer. There is non-negotiation clause. He can veto exchanges during this season. If the business is taken seriously, there is a real possibility of movement to Los Angeles. Speculations point out that Lakers could offer Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and a first-round choice in 2031 to convince Philadelphia. Grimes became intriguing after being negotiated in February for the Sixers. With good numbers in Philadelphia, averages that impress, he became valued. For LA, it adds immediate value and future projection. This possibility of exchange is not just about income today, but about future vision. LeBron will not play forever, and Dončić needs companions who last. Grimes fits this profile. Young, finisher, capable of evolving in the star environment. For the Sixers, negotiating Grimes before negotiations are tense can slow down internal risks and bring return to stability. They would gain ready, made pieces and a valuable choice while eliminating a possible future impasse. Declare, "Come on, Lakers, if you think the team is ready for victory." Since he accepted the qualifying offer with veto clause, this means that he maintains decision-making power. If LA really wants to pick it up, it will have to convince the player and the Sixers that the scenario is worth it to everyone. This movement can define a lot from the direction of the franchise. If Grimes accepted to come, it would be more than a compliment. It would be the seed of a gradual post-LeBron transition. The offensive lightness he brings could make the way for Dončić to command without the weight falling on him. Rui Hachimura is not a disposable piece. He adds versatility, physical presence, credibility in the playoff. Changing someone like this requires a great conviction that the return is worth it. And yes, the choice of 2031 also counts. Even distant, it represents flexibility and safeguard. If something goes wrong in the future, the Sixers will have an asset to move. Grimes is not at the end of his career. He is in a transition zone, growing, drawing attention. The chance of dressing purple and gold, playing NBA's more intense market, and learning with two of the best is tempting for any player with ambition. Right? The future is purple and gold if you see the Lakers dominating the NBA. And now, with all these pieces moving, it is impossible to ignore what is to happen at Lakers. The preseason has barely began, but the backstage already boils with decisions that can change the course of the whole season or the future of the franchise. LeBron being treated like a rare jewel, Dončić being protected as the next crown, and Quentin Grimes being probed as the name that can seal a new Big Three. This is no longer just about basketball. It's about legacy. It's about building an impact while the time runs against the clock. If this exchange happens, the Lakers not only reinforce the now, they put the foundation to dominate the coming years. What if it doesn't happen? The eyes will be in each movement, every minute of the court, each statement. Because when LeBron and Dončić finally step on the court, the world will watch. And anyone who has been paying attention to now will understand the value of every detail that has gone unnoticed by many. So, you know, right? If you have gotten here and it has a boiling blood to know what will be the next step of this cast, it wastes no time. Now go to the playlist with the bombastic news of the Lakers, which is fixed in the comments and also on the final screen. Click there, because the next video can be exactly the moment you turn upside down in Los Angeles. Write title if you believe Lakers can win the NBA once again. And oh, if you think this was intense, you prepare, because the next few hours can bring the turn that no one expected. And when that happens, you'll mean you got to know here first. We see each other in the next video.